Stop for a minute, get up on the tempo. Tempo.
All right, well, with all the stress done in the server and getting all our drivers in, let's begin this championship, shall we? Right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has finally arrived. Welcome everyone to Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club and round one of the 2024 F4 European Championship. I'm your host, Rahul Nasir, and we have an amazing race coming up for you guys here today. We had a bit of a late start joining into the session, but we are live here watching the drivers go around the track for the first time. Open wheel back in CMRSC since 2022. Yes, we are back in action once again here in a single make championship, very similar to what we had last week out with Ferrari Challenge. This time out, though, it's a whole different story with these open wheel cars, and the times couldn't have been any more closer. But with 9 minutes of practice left to go in this one, all the drivers are doing their bit of practice as they finalize their strategies and setups, getting ready for this one. CMRSC back once more, another week of action-packed racing coming up your way with two races once more similar to the Ferrari Challenge we just had last week, but it's a little bit different. So, of course, we had two races, and out the two, it's your best result that takes it. This time around, we're changing it up. As now, it's going to be two races, 2 points, two set of points to get. As you see Martin Webster drifting his F4 car around turn one there. We're live here at Silverstone in the United Kingdom for round one, the British Grand Prix. Just 8 minutes of practice here on the board. Listen to these cars fly around for the first time. Yeah, like I said, like, first time we're back here in open wheel. It's been way, way, way too long since we've had this series come back. But a couple drivers joining into the session right now already. Lots more to come. And yeah, so party's gonna get started in 8 minutes time with qualifying, 10-minute qualifying coming up. And then we have our two races, two lapped races coming up. Giving you guys more details on that. This race, we're going to be looking at 18 laps, 1 minute lap times around here, and the shortened layout of Silverstone. And once again, thank you so much to Monster Cat for being the official sponsor of CMRSC, being the official soundtrack of us as well. Let's check out all these drivers who are on track with our newcomer, Nuno, here on track. Nuno Rocha, the Portuguese driver, as he comes around the last two corners. Let's watch a lap with him, shall we? He's currently the fastest driver on here. Comes around the final little kink to begin his lap out here. Goes into turn one now, completely flat out into sixth gear. On corner exit, riding the car, keeping the speeds up. Hard braking zone. And back on the pace. Quick brake, little lift. You want to treat this car like a go-kart. Little bit of lifts here and there. But back on pace right away. Breaking through into Stowe. Driver's allowed to take the car a little bit wide as it goes over the AstroTurf at the moment. And then into the final chicane he goes. Hard down on the brake, second gear. Left, right-hander. Around the final corner. Through the last kink right about now. Avoiding the sausage curve. Across the line. His last time was a 104.093. And he does not beat that at the moment. And we are live here. We had a bit of technical issues with some of the drivers joining into the session, but now we got everything sorted out after a bit of trial and error. But we are now live. Everything's going well. First round, you always get this kind of stuff. Lots of drivers to look through. We have Daniel Taberner, home race for him. David Biras making his return. As well as Gabriel. Missed him out in the last couple rounds. He's back here. Danny Nasir looking very quick. As well as Martin Webster. And Adam. Andrew Rupnarain. Lance Nasir. Marlon Young. Sean Lee. Still a couple drivers that we might be able to be seeing later on. A couple drivers stopping on track there. 5 minutes to go here in practice. Make sure to hit that subscribe button as the racing is just getting more and more action-packed. For now, the calm of the storm is here. Not much is going to go on. We are in practice. The drivers doing their last bit of setup work, seeing how fast I can put that car around, getting ready for qualifying, and the race is where it all matters. Qualifying 2. Look at those lap times. 104.0, 104.2. Our first driver, and Adam, 103.878. First driver to get into the 103s, but those times are ridiculously close between all these other drivers. You don't want to miss out. This is where the action is. The fastest growing channel in CMRSC. In sim racing, 500 subscribers and counting. We're trying to get to 550 subscribers before the end of this championship. FlexTL in the chat, what's up? I know you're in our Discord. I know you would have loved to get into this race, but we do have a bit of rules. Oh, as Nuno clips over the sausage curb, require everyone to get into the practice server. As soon as all of the main event races on the Saturdays are done, that's when the practice server comes up. Set your best laps, getting ready for the main event. Next round, we go to the Red Bull Ring. But there you can see how much traffic you see on the back straight. Very reminiscent of, I think the last time I can remember with so much traffic like that, you gotta go back to round 1 of the DTM World Championship in 2023 at Monza. That was traffic paradise with such a fast track, such a simple track. All the straights were packed everywhere you looked. 3 minutes and 20 seconds, though, of practice remaining out here before we get the action underway. So 2 minutes and 48 seconds left to go. Also want to wish everyone best of luck in their venture at the 12 Hours of Sebring. A couple drivers are doing that, including Jaden Harrison, Dylan Moranti, Brandon Smith, including myself, who just finished their stint. So good luck to everyone who's doing that. We should see a lot of those star drivers back at CMRSC in just a week's time. So best of luck to them in that one. Meanwhile, though, we have a race coming up here as we watch on board with David, chasing down, who is that in front of him? Marlon Young. But yeah, like I said, this is the calm of the storm. It may feel a little bit boring. What's going on? Well, currently practice is going on. 2 minutes where all the drivers are just running around the track, getting their last taste. As we go see side by side Marlon Young going around the outside, keeping his position ahead of him. These cars Very, very close, very competitive. Formula 4, the fourth step down from the crown jewel of motorsport, Formula 1. The hope is this is our journey to get into Formula 1 in Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club, and we start right here in Formula 4, a long open wheel series where we're going to start at this first stage. 5 weeks straight. After this, we head to the Red Bull Ring in Austria. Then we go to Magny in France, followed by Monza in Italy. And then the finale, the Hockenheim Ring in Germany. But you see that position being made. Marlon Young trying to hang it around the outside. There you see him. Keeping it around the outside, fighting strong. Can't get that move done, has to lay low. This is the type of race you're going to be getting, but imagine these two multiplied by like 7. Math almost added up there. But if you're new to the streams, take a look at the left-hand side. You're going to see all the drivers who are in the session right now. On the far right-hand side of that, you're going to see constant moving lists of fastest laps, top speeds, when drivers make their pit stops, fastest laps, all the sorts. Most laps, fastest laps, best laps, tires. Lots of interesting information, I will say. But 14 seconds left to go until we get the party started here at Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club. Like I said, hit that subscribe button if you have not already. A couple drivers still has not joined us in for this first round at the moment. We're not seeing Michael McName, Marco Ekmazda, Cole Bradbury, Sergio Castro, Luke Cruz, Leandro, and Klaus. But practice coming to an end now. Couple drivers still yet to finish up. Here's Ann Adam, who is the fastest on track. Still yet to finish up now. 10 minutes of qualifying coming up. Ooh, a little bit over the sausage curb, hustling the F4 car. Hey, you see 3 cars right around here. Andrew Ryan, Danny Nasir, all crossing the line with each other. And who was left? Martin Webster, the last driver left on track. And there you see him sweeping through Stowe here. But like I said, all the hype is coming up in just a moment's time. You do not want to go anywhere. So sit tight. Get yourself something to eat. This might be the last time you'll ever want to leave your screen, as the action is really going to get started very soon. Martin Webster comes across the line from P9. Stays P9. No, goes up to P7. That is your practice complete. Couple drivers still running around on track. Gotta be heading into pits pretty soon. Gabrielle puts in a lap just there. P3. Who else do we see on track left? Danny, Andrew. See a livery there for Danny. So we're going to take a closer look at that. That's before the start now.
Oh, a bit more than that, actually. 25 minutes-ish. It's per laps, it's 18 laps.
No pit stop?
Mandatory tyre change. I thought it was. Let me check.
The drivers. Yeah, mandatory tire change for both races.
And is it an 18-lap race or a timed race?
18 laps for both races.
Oh,
Mandatory tire change.
Yep, for both races. As well as we're going to be doing back VSCs again. And the green flags, when we restart, are going to be controlled by the leader. So I'll let them know at what section of the track they are free to go again. Other than that, this time around, you don't have to leave the server. You guys are free to stay in, of course. Everything's all done at once. So you guys have 45 seconds until qualifying begins. That'll be a 10-minute session. So, 10 minutes before we get qualifying underway, we take a short break. We'll be back when the race gets underway.
What about cops car now? And you gotta stay within the white lines, right? Raul?
Yeah, policeman got
Free to
a
do
car
so.
there,
Free to go over if you like. There's no cut tracks there. It's a Kunos track, so if it allows you to do it, we're letting you do it.
How you doing, Marlon?
I'm good.
And with that, we go live back into the session. Qualifying for the first round has officially begun. So the Exploit Duo is out on track for the first time. Of course, this is your last week's race winner, Martin Webster, looking pretty hot out here after his race win at Road Atlanta. He's going to be looking fresh to continue that momentum through this championship. Martin Webster out on track there. We're going to go on board with him in just a moment's time. But this is qualifying. Your fastest lap determines the grid. So the only mission is go as fast as you can go. You have 10 minutes to do so. We're going to go on board with Martin Webster. And we're going to watch him go around here. For the first time, Martin Webster, here we go. Around the final corner, onto the front straight for the first time. Let's begin his first lap here. Completely flat out now. 190, 200 kilometers climbing 6th gear. Turn 1, completely flat out. Keep that foot down to the throttle now. Turn 2. Complete flat out. It's turn 3 now that we worry about the braking zone. Little bit of brake down into 2nd gear he goes. Quickly back on the throttle. Keep very close to the sausage curb on the left. You want to keep as far left as possible. Use the exit curb. Swing it into the right-hander and go flat out right onto the hanger straight. Flat out now. Time for you to rest up as you get ready for the next sequence of corners as we head into Stowe. Here's the part of the circuit now you want to go just a little bit of brake. Get the car turned in. As soon as that nose turns in, put the throttle down. You don't want to go too wide like that. Then your cars are going to be very slow. Upcoming to the next corner now. But the final chicane left to go down into 2nd gear. Through the left, through the right, a double right-hander coming up. So make the car as wide as possible. Get the car turned in very close to the sausage curb. Not too close for Martin Webster. But the time all the drivers are going to be chasing is a 105.503. Let's see how the drivers do. Marlon Young already taking that down with a 104.531. Nuno beating that as well with a 104.193. Andrew Rupen-Narine, Danny Nasir side by side. Around the final corner they go. We're going to see how they improve on their lap times. Danny Nasir 4th, Rupen-Narine 5th, Gabrielle pit exit. David Barros, fastest lap for him, a 104.138. That is the new time the driver's going to be chasing on right now. Looking down the order. Any other times still yet to come across. We're going to take a look at those sector times in the meantime as you watch these drivers go around. But Nuno is going quicker. Around through the chicane, 2/10 he has improved. Around the final corner, onto the front straight now. Crumbing over and takes it back. Here we go, 103.781. New time provisional. David being held up quite a bit from Rupen-Narine, who's taking on the inside, goes way too deep. Into the corner, he's off the track. Barros just looking for time to improve on. And he comes over the line. Is it going to be provisional pole? No, it is not. 5/10 down. Marlon Young, 3/10 off. 4/10 off for Martin Webster. Danny Nasir still yet to put in a time. Lance Nasir improving on. Gabrielle can always be a fast driver to take a look on, as well as Ann Adam. Both of them are still looking for pace. And Adam now coming across the line is going to be going up into P5. Gabriel behind him, beginning his first set of laps. Nuno, though, looking to improve. Almost a 10th up, comes across the line. He does improve. No, he doesn't. 103.784. So very close to improving his time. David, nothing can be done for him. X-Play Duo P3 and P4. That second row is going to be very competitive between these two teammates, of course. The X-Play Game Shop. Sean Lee trying to spoil the party of the X-Play Duo, trying to split them up. He's currently P5 at the moment. And Adam looking fast as well, though. We're going to go on board with him. But around the final kink onto the front straight. We're going to see what he does here. Comes across the line. Is he going to take pole position? No, he's not, but he's going to take the front row. Gabriel's going to take the second row down in 4th position. Take a look at those times. 103.781 and a 103.883. David, 104.097. Top 3 there. David warming up his tires. A little too much warm up there, sir. Almost off the track. But still some drivers now exiting pits. 4 minutes left to go. Qualifying coming to an end now. Then the race comes up. That's where all the action takes place. 18 laps. Some action-packed racing. But there you see Nuno looking to see if he can improve. Danny Nasir does improve his time. He's a 105.242. Let's see how the X-Play Duo are doing. Just 2.5. 2 tenths, 2.5 tenths under is Marlon Young from those fast drivers. And Gabriel, take a look at this. Fastest, a 103.746. What a time from him, Gabriel. On provisional pole. He's finally got that car down and going. Take a look at those top 3 times. Looking very close. Marlon Young off the track, though. He has 3 minutes. Still a chance to improve. We're taking a look at where everyone else is on track. And Adam slides the car! Ooh, he'll be able to recover it for another lap. David Barris, 2 tenths off from that time there. Nuno off the track as well. These drivers are pushing. Gabriel going faster. 1500ths. All right, well, let's see if he can improve that 103.746. He does not. On board with Nuno, 6 seconds off. Still looking for improvements. Taking a look at Adam. He is going quicker, but by 9/1000ths of a second. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very close qualifying on our hands. Through Stowe, the chicane left to go. Don't mean to be a rhymer, it's just a part-timer. Here we go, and Adam around the last couple of corners. Is it enough to take provisional pole in the dying stages of qualifying? He's around the final corner, the long straight to go, across the line! No, it's not! Not enough for him. Gabriel off the pace, not this time by David as well. Minute 30 to go. Gabriel a 10th down. Nuno, though, has a chance to improve. 5/1000ths of a second up. We're going to see what he does around here now. Around Stowe. We're going to take it to the drone camera there. Looking for him. There he is. Around the final corner. Not really a corner. Completely flat out. Onto the front straight. Is it enough to take pole back? No, it's not. 49 seconds to go. Tension builds up, and Gabriel sees a chance to improve, and he's going to take it. Following him from the sky, Gabriel, couple corners to go. How much improvement can he take through here? Flat now around the final corner. Onto the straight. Across the line. Can he improve his time? Yes, he does! A 103.700! Final chance for these drivers below. P7, Sean Lee, last driver to officially come across the line. Is he gonna have enough time to improve? No, he is not. That's qualifying done. Sean Lee improves up to P5, and we patiently wait for the drivers to come around the final corner to complete their qualifying. Can Nuno improve? Take pole? No, he cannot. He stays P2. And Adam, what can he do? We look around the final corner. Who do we see here? And Adam, can he improve? No, he cannot. Marlon Young does find himself a way to improve. Ruben Ryan there down at P10. Daniel Tabiter struggling out here. P11 on his home circuit. Of course, anything can happen in these races. Watching and Adam, though, I think he was able to get a actual lap in there. We're going to see what he can do. Gabriel follows him from behind. Ruben Ryan, oh, spins it around the final corner. Can't put the power down in the grass there, sir. Gotta get back on. Does so. He's gonna take that car straight into the pits. And Adam, any improvement whatsoever? He is pushing, so I think he's able to get that extra lap down the board. Now we're gonna find out. I don't think it's a valid lap, but we're gonna keep on him anyways. And Adam around. The final corner onto the front straight. Any improvements? No, it is not. All right, great qualifying there. Congratulations, your top 3. What was that? That was very loud. Apologies for that.
What's
Not
the
too sure
start
what was
procedure? I'm standing, I'm assuming.
Yep, just standing. So yeah, congratulations, top 3, Gabriel, Nuno, and Adam. All right, 90 seconds before you guys are on to the grid. Make sure you guys are ready to go with setups and all that. Just going to give you a quick rundown on everything you need to know. I was unable to post that, so I'll give you guys the rundown really quickly here.
Rahul, I have one question.
Go on.
Do I have to brake for the pit entry because the real penalty doesn't show me where
yes.
the line starts?
Yeah, understood. Yeah, you're going to have to break down.
And where is which line is it? Because there are 2 lines.
It is the first one.
Oh. And when is the pit, you know?
The limiter will be like as soon as you cross over that first line.
60 or 80 kilometers.
Yeah, it'll be 80.
80.
Yeah, I know, but then if I manually put the pit limiter on, you know, then it doesn't, you know, turn off manually. So
yeah, understood.
When do
yeah.
you
would do it as soon as you peel into that lane. Then you would enable it down as soon as you cross over the first line. That's something you got to practice just before the race here as we're on the grid. But yeah, make sure you guys are set with your strategies. I'm just gonna now give you guys this rundown here. So top 10 from this qualifying session will be reversed. So if you are 10th, you are on pole. If you're on pole right now, you will be starting 10th for race 2. 10 minutes of qualifying complete there. We are now going into our 18 lap race. There's going to be VSCs, so if you are new to how we run VSCs, basically everything is done audible by me, so that is one of the main reasons why you need to be in this voice channel here. Anyone who's not in it will be disqualified instantly. Yeah, so when a virtual safety car comes out, I'll be audibly saying VSC deployed, VSC. Everyone is going to be bunched up. You're going to be catching up to the driver ahead. The leader's the one who controls the pace. The drivers behind just follow what the leader does.
Wait, we use VSC?
Yes, I am calling out VSC.
But do we need the app?
No.
So as we are.
No.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Yeah,
Good.
Just
good,
said,
good, good.
yeah, it's voice from me. Yep. Restarts will be done from the leader, so I will let the leader know when he is allowed to go, and at any point, that is when he controls it. So it's not gonna be controlled by me. So you're gonna have to pay close attention to that. When pits will be closed if a yellow comes right out. I will be audibly saying that, and I'll be audibly saying when they're open. But when we're green flag racing, that is always gonna be open. Any other questions? Let me know now.
So wait, when we go into the pits, are we holding a button or is it just gonna...
No, it's just gonna
go
pop.
full-
No, you just enter the pits normally.
Okay.
Also standing start, right?
Copy. I'm gonna do one restart, guys. So just make sure you guys are good with setup because sometimes it does reset it.
Do we have to exit?
No. All right, make sure you guys are loaded up your setups. Sometimes the setups just unload, so please just double check that. Make sure your fuel, tire sets, everything like that, pit stop strategy. And yeah, any last questions? All right, cool. Yeah, get ready. I'm gonna leave you guys now and set up the race stream now. Good luck, guys. All right. With all that set in mind, all the drivers are on the grid. We're going to start this one. Round 1 of the Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club F4 Championship. It is up next. And here we go with just a minute to go before the drivers get on their way and racing here. It's time to get the first round of the F4 Series underway. We are live here at Silverstone. Let's take a look at that grid. Gabriel starts on pole, followed by Nuno. Great qualifying for him, followed by Ann Adam. Then it's David Beres, Marlon Young, Sean Lee, Martin Webster, Danny Nasir, Mike Van Doren, just able to get in there at the end. Daniel Tabener, Andrew Rupner-Ryan, and Lance Nasir to cover your grid. 30 seconds left to go before we get this one underway. With the drivers all set and ready to go racing, we look at the grid for this one. Here we go. First round of 5 in this championship. This is going to be an important one. Both races, 2 races out here. Both of them 18 laps. Both of them 4 points. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The first round is about to get underway as 6 lights are up at Silverstone. We go racing at the British Grand Prix. Here we go. Great start there from Gabriel. He covers to the inside, Verstappen style, as they head into turn 1. Completely fat out there. And Adam losing a position there, staying to the outside. Sean Lee just behind him. Marlon Young trying to get a position there as they all go through into turn 1. Let's go live onto the scene. Couple drivers off the track. They turn around. We stay green. Gabriel, the race leader. Gabriel off the track. He gets back on. All the drivers looks like they've been spinning out just a little bit there. No incidents from them. Just looks like some early lap spins, but we go green. 18 laps of racing commences right here, right now. Here we go there. Danny Nasir, more trouble for him. Lone car having trouble there. You see them all exit through. Stowe there into the chicane. Sean Lee, heavy pressure on the Canadian of Adam there. And Nuno just up the road. Sean Lee just backing out there. Through the last chicane, the top 5 looking very fast and out of there. Daniel Tabener into the pit. So you see Gabriel, Mike Van Doren, Lance Nasir. Let's go back up to the front, though, as 5 tenths separate the leaders, P1 and P2. And Adam, though, doing a great job of keeping that position from Sean Lee. Sean Lee, meanwhile, is going to have to just tuck in. He's going to have to focus on the race ahead. You see him hustling it through there. Through that section of the track there you see. Actually, it looks like top 4? No, top 5. All within a second. Trouble for Lance Nasir. Looks like he had made a slight error there. May have clipped the grass. Corner exit. And Adam looking to challenge for the lead. Adam so close to the Portuguese driver. Positions being made of Rup Narayan and Gabriel. Oh, he's off though. But here we go for the lead. Oh, a bit of contact there as Adam tries to pull to the inside. And now look how close this is. Sean Lee's gonna love that and be like, keep on battling each other. That's a chance for me to catch up oh so close. Adam really hustling now, wants to get this lead. He feels as he is quicker. Sean going a little bit deep is going to allow David now maybe a little bit of a chance to close up. But as they go on to the back straight for the third time. Following on, looks to the outside of Stowe. Gonna try to send it, can't be done. Can he pull the switchback of dreams? Nuno goes a little bit wide, and Adam to the inside now. Gonna turn it to the outside as he now goes side by side into the chicane. Who's gonna pull out first? And Adam is gonna have to back out. The lead has still stayed the same. Nuno fighting for his life in the first round here in his debut race. Sean Lee, trouble as he tries to defend hard from David Barris, who's down in the slipstream. Marlon Young a little bit off there. Wow, what a start to this one. Lap 4. And check this out for the lead. And Adam once again sends it round the outside. Can't be done. Door is closed. Nuno so good at defending early on here in his debut race at Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club. Had so many issues joining into the session, but finally he is in now and he's able to put down his laps, and he did already. A driver to watch in practice, one of the fastest drivers, as well as the Canadian here, Van Adam now, as he tries to swoop it around the outside. Gonna take a deeper line, has to slow his car down. Contact is made. Both of them slip out, slide off the track. More contact is made. All right, virtual safety car deployed. Virtual safety car deployed. A leader, Sean Lee, slow that pace down to 80 kilometers. You are now catching up to the drivers ahead. Pits open, pits open. That'll be up to 100 kilometers. Sorry, 100 kilometers for the leaders. So Sean, so keep that to 100. Drivers who are on track catch up to the leaders. The driver ahead, you don't have to worry about your pace. Only the leader does. First caution out for the day. And what a hard one. So many drivers off the track, and everyone is going to take that opportunity to head into the pits. Again, apologies for that. Wow, that is so weird. I'm not too sure why. My eardrums are blowing up every time we look at the pits there. But this, unfortunately, does leave this top 3 out of contention. I remember, guys, no overtaking. But once you're on track, you're free to go full pace until you catch up to the leaders. Leaders are currently on the hangar straight.
We cannot go side by side, right?
No, no side by side. Single file.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna pit. You gotta let me know who the leader is when I pit.
Copy, yeah. So there you see your top 3 there. And P4 of Gabriel hustling up to catch up to that pack. Gabriel should be the leader if we see these top 3 pits. But yeah, like I said, this does not help this top 3. As now they're going to have to pit and lose down so many positions. It's very unfortunate about the timing. Nuno decided to stay out, interestingly. So Nuno is the race leader, so catch up to him. He's currently in the final corner. And remember, you must make a tire change pit stop at least once in this race. At any point. If not, you will be disqualified from the first race. So,
Does
Nuno...
it count in the VSC?
Sorry, what was that?
If it counts in the VSC.
Yes, yes. Correct. So, again, under caution, the first yellow of this championship and the first yellow of the day. Big crash out of Stowe. Between the top driver, Sean Lee. Hey, if it stayed green, he would have been leading this one by a long shot. What a start, though, to this one. So, we are still waiting for all the drivers to get packed up. There you see Danny Nassir racing by. Trying to get his spot back. And Lance Nasir up into P3. Take a look at those drivers there. The yellow box indicates when these drivers did pit. So Andrew Roop Narayan, Lance Nasir, and Nuno, your race leader, still yet to come in. And I think Nuno might come in? No, he's not. He's staying out. So very interesting for him. All right, so the next lap, we will go green. So pits are now closed. If you just got in it, you're okay. So Roop Narayan in now. So pits are now closed. And we're going to go green this time by. So catch up to the race leaders. Race leader, slow that pace down to 80 kilometers. 80 kilometers, that's pit lane speed. And everyone begin to bunch up, as we are going to be going green at the end of this lap. Nuno, since you're the race leader, I will be letting you know when you are allowed, when the green flag drops. At any point after that, you are free to go racing. This is going to be a single file restart, so at no stage any driver should be alongside the other. So everyone start to pack up closely behind the driver in front. And there you see the restart about to get underway. Andrew Roop Narayan. All right, Andrew, the drivers are on the back straight, so hustle up really quickly. Andrew, hustle a little bit too much. This is under yellow. He should not be off the track when the pace is like this. And there is Andrew now hustling on to the drivers up ahead. But there is your leader. Single file, guys. As soon as I see single file, that's when we'll continue.
Wait, you say single file and I go, or?
All right, at any stage, leader, the green is out. It's up to you when you want to go. Lance, you need to catch up. You need to catch up there. All right, yep. It's up to you when you want to go green now. So here we go. Up to the race leader, and looks like he's gone. Here we go. We're back under racing speed now. Here we go, back racing. It already lets us. You're getting swallowed up by the pack around the outside. We go green. Mike Van Dorn being tapped around the outside. It lets us here. Slow the car down, sir. He bumps around the top drivers there. They go clear. Lance Nasir there. That's going to be a penalty. He just did not let go of the throttle. Oh my goodness. Meanwhile, though, we go back under racing speeds. Nuno in the race lead now, followed by Gabriel and Adam. Daniel Taberner follows by Sean Lee, Marlon Young, Danny Nasir, Andrew Roop Narayan. We look at the background, though. Lance Nasir might have a lot of front wing damage. Martin Webster in the pits. I don't know if he teleported into the pits, but I hope he should know firsthand that you do not teleport into the pits when anything can happen in these races where you can easily come back. So hopefully we'll see him back on track, and this is not a retirement. Meanwhile, though, let's get back into this race now. Lap 8 of 18. And we follow Gabriel now as he tries to close this gap to Nuno up the road. The Portuguese driver. Looking to make some efforts going down now. We already know that Gabriel's a very quick driver, but behind him, though, he's going to have some pressure now down the inside almost. Oh, losing the back end. He keeps it alive. 10 viewers watching the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure that subscribe button if you're tuning in and loving the action. We have one more race coming up. That is the reverse grid sprint. Reverse qualifying for the top 10. And as they weave down Hanger straight there, 1 second the gap between the leaders. Looks like Martin Webster is going to be sitting this one out. Not too sure why he would, unless he is a bit busy. Gabriel going a little bit off, gives a chance to Adam to try to improve. Daniel Taberner up into P4, so he's definitely benefited from this caution period. Sean Lee trying to improve some positions as well. But lap 10 of 18, 9 to go here at Silverstone in race 1. 4/10 though between Anne and Gabrielle. Down in the braking zone here. Through the fast right and left section. Mike Van Dorn, personal best for him, a 105. As they're on the back straight once more. Now we're going to see rear camera of Gabrielle. We're going to be seeing how close the slipstream is. Adam really closing up the gap there. As they go into Stowe, does he go for a move? He tries something, has to back out of it. Gabrielle might go a little bit wide. No, keeps it. No, he goes wide. And Adam all over the rear of him. Into the braking zone, a lot more tighter. He keeps Gabrielle a little bit deep. He's going to lose some momentum onto the straight. Adam, huge opportunity here to take P2. Pulls out, has to tuck back in, looks for a move, takes the fastest lap. Can he take P2 with it? Side by side into one. Does he get it? Yes, he does. What a move there from Adam. Gabrielle relegated down to third. And now Adam has a chance to fight for the lead, but for how long he slides it. Oh, makes a crucial error and chokes the P2 position. Oh my goodness. Throwing it out of nowhere. He's going to be kicking himself so much. You were in second there and threw it all away. Unbelievable. And Adam off the track and down into seventh. Gabrielle's going to say, thank you very much. I'm going to take that. But now is a new threat behind him. 5/10 down. It's the home track hero here, Daniel Taberner. We're going to see how he fares against Gabrielle, but it looks like every time somebody gets in front of Gabrielle, they get hit with the Spinella completely off the track. 5/10 down. There we see 104.9, 104.2. And Adam, though, wasting no time to get back into business, gets past Danny Nasir, David Biros that we saw early on in this race, trying to gain back. He's seeing Adam probably thinking, why are you here? Danny Nasir in between that. That's your fight for P6. Van Dorn, 105.422 for him. But we go back up to the leaders here. Daniel Taberner really closing down the gap now against Gabrielle. And the crowd, of course, here at Silverstone, they just love to go absolutely wild. And for their hometown hero, man, here we go around the outside. Your race leader, who didn't go into the pits during the caution, is going to pit now. So I don't know what kind of strategy that is, but unless there's a yellow, he is not winning this race anymore. Gabrielle against Daniel Taberner, race lead. Here we go. It's lap 13 of 18. 6 to go here at Silverstone International. Couple battles to watch here, but this is your main one for the lead. 4/10 off. Daniel Taberner into the braking zone now. Goes a little bit deep, as well as Gabrielle. And through the braking zone now. Exits out. We're going to look at... Ooh! All right, VSC out, VSC deployed, VSC deployed. Gabrielle, slow that pace down to 100 kilometers, 100 kilometers. And a caution happening once again, your second caution. Danny Nasir, contact there in the back. All right, pits are open, pits are open. This is going to be a very quick caution. So if we do not see anyone come in this time around, we're going to be greening it as soon as possible.
Where the hell is the entrance of pit road?
It's just after Stowe, the big right-hander at the end of the straight.
Yeah, just before the chicane.
Oh, just before the chicane.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm coming up to right now, right?
No, not yet. You're gonna have to make past this corner. As soon as you get past this corner here, you're gonna be staying to the right-hand side of the track. So, Gabrielle, your race leader out here. And a caution coming out with 5 to go.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna have a grandstand finish here. Martin Webster. See, this is what I'm talking about. He was in pits. I thought he just came into pits, but I forgot. No, he is out of this race. If he was in it, he'd be still up there for a position. Unfortunately, this is just... Well, it's just a life lesson. You gotta be in it to win it there. But these drivers here are looking very, very quick. Sean Lee back in the fray as well. Marlon Young up there. And Adam is going to get a second chance at glory. And Lance Nasir, the lone driver. In the pits there, waiting for him to come out. He is coming out. So the next lap we will go racing. Not this lap.
If Mike is here, you might want to get a bit further ahead, my guy. You're kind of far away from the pack.
You see him, that's Mike Van Dorn. Of course, your 2022 Race of Champions champion. Of course, back then the scenario was different. That was just a regular championship. Now it's the playoffs, where the winner of this championship will be graduated to the playoffs at the end of the year. Race of Champions, where every driver is going to be in it for a chance to be 2024 Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Champion. So much to play for here as we come down to it. This is going to be a grandstand finish, folks. So you do not want to go anywhere. All right, we'll be going green on this lap. So Gabrielle, keep your ears open. I will let you know when we go, when you have the green flag again. You guys are free to pick up the pace leader. 100 kilometers max. 100 kilometers max. Everyone behind, you don't got to worry about the speed. Just worry about keeping very close by to the driver ahead of you. So here we go. We're going to have a real grandstand finish up here. And Lance now catching up to the pack. And Gabrielle, your race leader, is going to have the control with this one. And Steven saying in the chat, even with a miracle in his favor, Nuno needs a hell of a drive to get back to the front. I agree. With a pit stop, not under yellow and keeping it under green, he is sacrificing big points out here. And, ooh, who is that lagging up the road? I think it's David Beers, but I think we look fine. All right, no more weaving, no more weaving. Single file it up, single file it up. And green is out, so it's up to you, Gabrielle, when we go racing. Here we go. When is he going to go green? He does now. He goes early on. Here we go. Lap 15 of 18-16 coming up.
Until the
nope, that's free to overtake. Right? Free to overtake.
Okay.
Here we go. Back under racing speeds now. Oh, around they go. David and Mike side by side, almost off the track there. Almost 3 wide. Nuno around the inside. Can he get a move done there? He's already got one position done. Let's go up to the leaders and let's go racing. 3 to go from Silverstone. Daniel Taberner a little bit off against Gabrielle. He was able to get the jump, but take a look at this pack behind them now. Able to keep up. Van Dorn is around the outside as Nuno cutting through. That hell of a drive is beginning early on now as he tries to hunt his way through. Meanwhile, Sean Lee, trouble! Oh, and that's awkward, having to wait till all the drivers go through. We stay green. Gabrielle in the lead, followed by Daniel Taberner and Marlon Young. Sean Lee, nightmare. Late stages in this race. Here we go. We're coming up to the 2 to go. A second the difference as we see Van Dorn fighting for his life. Nuno and David, 2 of the fastest drivers out here today, hustling their F4 cars. Danny Nasir background there. Don't forget about him. Lap 17 of 18, 2 to go from race 1 at Silverstone. Are you taking a look at how close this train is in the background here? Mike Van Dorn keeping Nuno behind, your previous race leader around the outside. He's going to try it around the outside. Can he make it stick? No. Switch back? No. Has to try something later on as they go on to the straight. Can he get anything done? Oh, as Andrew Rup-Narayan off the track, 2 to go. And we still stay green. No overtimes in Assetto Corsa. We learn that all the time. And Adam looks like he's trying to catch on to Marlon Young. Marlon Young in a similar situation here where he had to defend. And of course, last week out when he was defending third, lost out on the last lap. Pressure got to him. One to go for Gabriel here at Silverstone. Daniel Taberner, one more chance to take the lead. Oh, but take a look at this. Nuno able to get past Mike Van Dorn. And Nuno up into P5. He has the hell of a drive, but it's a little bit too late to go for the race win, so he'll be defending very, very hard. David now, can he send it up the Dutchman? Round the outside. Door is open, a little bit of a chance. No switchback. Can't get it done there. 3/10 though the difference between Adam and Marlon Young. Final chance for him. The Canadian against the Guyanese. One more sweeping quick corner to go. Then it's the chicane. He goes for the inside. He's going to go for the opportunity of a lifetime. Round the outside is Marlon. Add Adam to the inside. Can he get the move done? Side by side. There they go. But as we see them going around there, the final corner comes around for Gabriel. Gabriel, what a hell of a drive. He is going to take it. Race 1 will go to Gabriel. What a drive from him. Daniel Taberner second. Marlon Young is just going to lose out at the very end there.
Oh, GG.
To end Adam. What a hot damn race for these drivers here in this first one. Nuno 5th, Van Dorn 6th, David 7th, Danny 8th, Sean 9th. Yes, we are. Okay. Lance 10th, Rupner Ryan 11th. The second race is going to start up in a second. It's all going to be in the same session. But wow, what a race that was there for these drivers. Your race winner, Gabriel. Oh my goodness. P2, Daniel Taberner. He is very elated. What a race for these guys here. Let's congratulate all of them. Hell of a race from them.
Gabriel, when did you take your stop?
First, yeah.
Oh, and a puncture.
I'm leaving.
You got out before the safety car.
No.
All right, what a race, guys. That was an incredible one. Congratulations, your top 3. Let's start with a man in P3, Adam. Great race out here, first time, and a P3 to take it. Wow, you impressed us a lot here this race. Adam, take it through, man. How's that one?
That was a crazy race. I spun so many times. This car was like so unstable for some reason today.
Yeah, indeed, man. That was honestly a very fun one to watch from you. They're cutting up through the field, and you managed to take home a 3rd position. Anyone you want to shout out at home, that was an incredible one for you.
Nah, all right now.
All right, well, good luck in race 2 coming up.
Thank you.
In P2, Daniel Taberner, man at home, and you take home a P2, a very good battle between yourself and the race leader. You finish in P2. How was that one?
Yeah, I would have liked a few more laps to maybe have a proper go at him, but with the safety car coming out, that's a P2 is certainly nothing to complain about, so...
Indeed, some lovely points on the board, especially being at home. That's nothing less to write home about. So yeah, a great result there. Anyone you want to shout out?
Me?
Yeah,
I'm just great.
You're just great. All right, shout out to yourself then. Great race for you.
Thank you.
And good luck for race 2. And in P1, Gabriel, another form back to glory here, and you take the race win. Gabriel, man, hell of a race for you. Take us through it.
Oh man, I mean, what was this race, dude? I mean, at the beginning, I hit the curb, which I think also that new guy, or I didn't see him, so I don't know what's his name exactly. Let me check quickly. It is, yeah, Nuno. I just spun on that curb. You know, if you go really deep into the first turn, you can hit that curb and it will spin you, right? And I had nothing set up, so that's why I was asking about fuel, asking about setup, etc., because I had nothing. Even my mirrors, because I'm in VR, right? My mirrors were not set up correctly, so I had no idea where the people are behind me, right? So yeah, that's why I was cautious. I went deep, I hit the curb, I spun. Then I spun into the cars and they hit me. I had like orange rear ring, and then like also my side was also orange. So I think I was slower because of it, because I was pushing and then the car was not going as well like in quali. And yeah, I mean, I'm really happy to do like probably 10 laps of practice and still coming up on top. The virtual safety cars helped me. And then, yeah, the job was, while I was, you know, leading in a safety car, I was setting up my mirrors quickly because I had to see behind, right? So I was doing that. Then also, I didn't have any setup saved, so I had to quickly, while racing, set up the tire compound change and etc. And yeah, but I'm happy with it. The other guys have to push to beat me, yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, you answered all my questions there. Race 2 about to come up. You should be on the grid now. Best of luck in race 2 there. All right. If you've noticed now, the qualifying top 10 has been flipped on its head. So the man who started P10, it is not.
Because I started P10, I'm still P10.
I'm P3, I think.
I know something flipped.
I'm P2.
I'm P6.
I should be P6.
Doesn't
me and Daniel are still where we were before.
That doesn't the first don't the first 6 people switch?
Did the first 6 switch?
Looks like it, yeah. Looks like it, yeah.
All right, well, I'll take a look at that. But all right, if we're gonna keep the first 6.
Is there any mandatory pit again?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
18 laps, right?
Yeah, 18 laps. So apologies for that. It should have been top 10. We're gonna make sure that's.
You got me and Daniel all excited.
We'll take a look at that after this one, but yeah. Get ready for the second race. You guys have a minute. So, it should have been the top 10 that's flipped, but we do now have the top 6. Very interesting.
I started in 11th and I finished 10th.
It's not about where you finish, it's about qualifying results. So, 18 laps. Let's just read the chat here for a second. You're telling me this isn't Formula E? Yeah, I'm surprised too. That was a hell of a race from these guys. But now the sun is out, the evening hours are here, and the drivers are now ready. 30 seconds to go before this one. And as the drivers get ready for this one, this is, I mean, what a race that was in the first one, and now they get to do it all over again. 17 seconds before we get this one underway. We position ourselves at turn 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lights. If you like the first one, you'll like the next one, because right now we go racing here at Silverstone for the second time. Here we go. Sean Lee in the lead now. Going to be sweeping through turn 1. Marlon Young to the inside, David Barros onto the outside, and Adam up there, as well as Nuno, a second chance for him. Gabriel in the background there, as well as Danny Nasir, Martin Wester, Mike Van Dorn. 2 cars off the track, spinning off. We say green. Oh, collected is Lance Nasir. 3 cars off, out the way. Staying racing out here, Sean Lee takes the lead of this one, and Adam in the background taking P2. Nuno in 3rd, Gabrielle 4th, Webster 5th. Couple drivers all hustling each other down the order. Yeah, that race 1 was incredible. I can't wait to see how these guys do. In race 2, down the inside is Nuno now for P2. He already knows his mistake. Gotta pit under yellow if the time comes. And he's gonna take home P2 at the moment. Gabrielle gonna send it up the inside. The sunlight so bright in everyone's eyes here. Through the chicane, on corner exit, Gabrielle onto the inside. Martin Webster here to watch it from behind. Gabrielle gets the move done. Adam is going to tuck in, get that slipstream, and get the move back as soon as possible. A couple drivers pitting in early on. That is Daniel Tabiter and Marlon Young. Lance Nasir as well. All 3 drivers a little bit early on in that incident, a couple of them spinning up. But remember, early pit stops here. And yellow flags coming down. Martin Webster down the inside. Can he get that position? What a surprise move from the Guyanese. Takes home the position. P44, but has to battle back. No contact is made. Adam, Webster, side by side. Battle for P4. Down the hanger straight they go. I was saying the drivers who pit early on now are going to have a huge advantage if a yellow were to come out. Van Dorn now following in. Tries to get to the inside of Webster. Very close racing between these guys. And Van Dorn is going to take it into the pits. So a lot of drivers going in for the undercut, learning what they did from the last race. Very interesting. Do love this. Ideas and strategy. Sean Lee, though, fastest lap taken away by Nuno. Webster, though, wants fight. He wants to fight. There you see David on pit exit. And Webster looking for a chance to get this overtake done. 7/10 are between the leaders of Nuno and Sean. 5/10 between Webster and Adam. Danny Nasir down in P6. He could just about see that competitive top 5 just up the road. 6/10 though. Nuno looking to improve, try to get some pace on. Van Dorn exits out now as Daniel Taberner goes onto the inside of Andrew Roopnarine now. Looks to the outside, has to tuck back in. And can we see a switch? No! Andrew Gah cannot save the car. He's off the track by himself. We stay green. Crossing over the start-finish line once more. 104.3 against a 104.2. Nuno still faster than Sean. There you see Gabriel and Adam just in the background there. Big chance for them to catch up as well. They're fighting for position just about. Nuno, as we go on board with him now against Sean Lee. Sean Lee, huge opportunity to take a race win. Race 2, big points on for this one. Sean Lee in the lead, but for how long? In the slipstream, he weaves onto the middle of the straight. Nuno onto the inside, just about gets there. A little bit of contact. Has to back down. If anything, this contact is not going to help Nuno, but it's going to help Sean Lee. It bumps him a little bit up the road. Roopnarine enters pit road. Can we see a dive down to the inside? No, he does not lick the step and send it. Sean Lee blocks up the rears. Manages to keep this one alive. That is going to be a heart-skipping moment for Sean Lee there. Keeps the lead. Even Nuno slammed on the brakes there. Webster in the pits. So a lot of drivers playing for the long game here with their tires. Nuno really pressuring Sean Lee onto the inside. Now do we see a dive? Oh, he's going to send it. Commits to it. Has to back out at the last possible moment. And Adam in the background looks like he has lost a bit too. Gabriel just that lap there. Gabriel a little bit free. Can now enter this battle for the lead. Roopnarine losing the position to David Barras. Taberner trying to hustle down to go up against Van Dorn for the race lead. For the race lead now, we see Sean Lee, Nuno, very close, nose to tail. And tries to go to the inside. A little bit more contact is made, but does he lick the step and send it anyways? No, he doesn't. Sean slides it again! Sean Lee a little bit too deep. Allows Nuno to go, and Gabriel! Is that a matter of the brake bias being a little bit too much to the rear? I think it is. The more the brake bias is into the rear of the car, it allows, yes, the car to turn in a lot better. But at the same time, you get trouble like this where the car may just turn in a little bit too much. But Gabriel wants to go 2 for 2. As he goes, tries to get to the inside. Can he pull off the switchback? Nuno keeps the lead for the time being. And Adam back in the fray. Top 4 so close. This is your battle for the lead. All within a second. But there they go through Stowe once more. And what a shot this is between the top 4 and Adam. A chance to probably take the position there. Really pressuring on Sean Lee. Takes to the inside. Big lockup for him. Sean around the outside. Now to the inside. Keeps the inside line now. And Adam, can he get it? Okay, so I'll lead you guys in with a vote. We could either restart the race completely with the reversed 10 cars as it was supposed to be. This would be 18 laps again. Or we will continue with 9 to go with the positions as it was at a rolling start.
I'd keep the positions. I feel like it's gonna be chaos.
I think this is much. I think it's a lot more of a safer option. I understand some of the drivers who lost out early on are gonna really want this option.
Me and Daniel go for restart.
Yeah,
Rahul,
I go for restart.
I wanted to
Restart. I
Rahul,
go for restart as well.
At the beginning of the race,
Restart.
you should have
Because we should have
restarted the
had
server and put the
10
correct
to
position.
begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have had the 10 reverse to begin with. So I go for a restart if you're gonna get the 10 reverse.
Copy.
No, Danny.
But I didn't get a reverse, but that's my problem. I qualified 8th, and I was supposed to start in 2nd.
Yeah,
but I started in 8th.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Rahul should have then stopped the server and then put us into
I
the
can't
correct
stop
position.
reverse grid servers. That's a well-known thing. Yeah.
Well, you
Yeah,
just
it's not reverse
you
grid.
should have just started like a new session. You know, that's it.
I can't because then I have
cannot,
to.
yeah, you can't do anything.
you can't do anything to a reverse grid.
Well, then it should have been somehow fixed then and debated then, not now when we already raced 10 laps.
I feel like,
so,
yeah.
Well, we said it was
Come
going
on,
to be
guys.
6
It's not that serious. It's just for fun. Let's do. Pick a choice. Let's go. It's all
You
fun.
could just name names and we like
crying.
roll off the grid when we're called.
It's not a game,
That's what
it's
I'm
life.
thinking. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. All right, I'm happy with that.
What are you guys doing?
Just give us a moment, man, please.
Tell me when to join the server because I'm not in.
Copy. Yes. I'm gonna have to set this up.
I'm in the server.
Like you have to leave the server. It's disconnected.
do it. No problem.
No, no, hang on. No. Probably double.
29
No,
maybe?
no,
I was gonna say,
29,
it's
30,
like
yeah.
it's
Or
somewhere
29, 30.
between 26
25.
and 20 and 30.
Yeah, 26 to 30.
Oh, man.
Is Prix starting first?
I will let you know what the grid is. When the lights go out, do not go racing.
Stay in your position.
You're gonna
and
stay
one
in
by
your
one you
position.
move.
Don't even jump the start. If you jump the start, then that is your problem. And if I'm telling you guys to just stay put when the lights go out. When the lights go out, I will tell you guys when to. I will tell you individually your name, and when your name is called, you're going to be pulling out. You're going to go to the middle of the track, and then you're going to be driving forward, and it'll be a rolling start like a virtual safety car. So it doesn't matter where you are in the grid right now. It'll be changed up as soon as I call your name.
When the lights go out.
So we get just a minute.
And the people gone. We
about to
still
fall
be there,
asleep.
still be there.
Dude, get a day job.
Huh?
Don't quit your day job. You should have said.
Don't quit the day job.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, apologies for
It's
the
Saturday, Sunday, what?
for the stream delay there. We disconnected and we red flagged the session, and it's going to be restarted. All right, guys, the lights are going to come up just now, and I will let you guys know the order. So when your name is called, you're going to come up in single file. We're doing this like school, and you're going to be going at 80 kilometers. So once your name is called, you go to the middle of the road and you just drive straight. If your name is not called, you wait. So once the lights go out, do not go. You're not going racing. You are not going racing. If you jump the start, that's on you. All right. The following order. Daniel, you're able to come out now. Followed by Mike. So, Daniel, you're free to go to 80 kilometers maximum there. If you want to hold up, that's up to you. Next up is Danny. Then we have Martin.
I don't think
Then
Martin is-
Sean. Then we have
Full start
Marlon.
sounds great.
Then it is David. Adam, you're next. And it's Nuno. Gabrielle. Andrew. And Lance. Last but not least, of course.
was close.
Oh!
All right, guys, single file. Don't be killing each other.
The brakes are so cold. What the hell, dude?
I saw that. I saw that in my mirror.
Yo, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
All right, you know what? We'll go green this lap. Sorry, 100 kilometers, guys. 100 kilometers. So I'll control this. I'll control this start for you guys.
This is gonna be epic.
I'll be very sad if we disconnect now this time.
Please don't hit me.
100 max, 100 max, single file, guys. Oh, what's going on here, Adam? Make sure you guys are in your correct spot.
He's
So
doing the Kimmy, Mike.
What?
He used to warm up his tyres like that, didn't he?
The brakes.
Well,
Elite
I
warm-up
think you
shots.
should let him either control the pace. At least we don't get them jumble up.
Yep,
So
I'm
whenever you go,
I'm
you
controlling
follow.
this restart for you guys here. And then all the other restarts will be done by you guys here. So single file, guys, no more weaving. I already see people somehow weaving, getting off the track. So single file, guys, I am now controlling the start, so get ready. And let's get this race 2 underway. So single file, catch up if you haven't already. Green flag, green flag. Here we go, and we're back racing. Race
We're not
2
going 100.
officially underway. Here we go. Turn 1. This one's gonna get very packed up here. Sean Lee going through side by side at Adam Marlon Young. Danny Nasir in the background there. And we see Martin Webster up the order there for the moment. We go trackside now. Sean Lee around the outside. Bit of a spin. That's Marlon. Danny Nasir. Oh, Danny getting punted off. Facing the right direction. And Van Dorn taking P2 from Martin Webster.
Crazy.
And Adam getting it all wrong as well.
Then is not a great idea.
And there we see our top three. We're back racing, and we're back racing for real. Daniel Taberner, race lead, followed by Mike Van Dorn, side by side, trying to take the lead early on. Can't do it. Here comes Webster around the outside, almost 3 wide. He's really going for the lead. Can he get it done? Yes, he can. Through goes Webster. Unbelievable. He takes P2. And that is ultimately going to be the lead. Taberner goes into the pits. Here comes Sean Lee. Around the outside, around the back. Van Dorn gets taken inside 3 cars. Almost off the track. Virtual safety car deployed. Webster, you are ahead there.
What even happened?
And oh my goodness. Wow. Sean Lee and Mike Van Dorn getting it all wrong there from the front. 100 kilometers. Pits are open, and 100 kilometers for the leader. Wow, early on, lap 3 now. Caution coming out. Wow, and if you're just tuning in, guys, I just want to say a massive apologies. We had technical difficulties in the stream. Had to restart it, so it took a small break, so you have not missed a single thing. In fact, if you had missed race 2, we're reversing it back. We're going back here now, and race 2 is now underway here. So, pits are open. Keep that in mind, pits are open. And those drivers who are now coming in, we're about to see him here. So that is Martin Webster, Sean Lee. So Daniel Taberner is the race leader, so catch up to him. He's now approaching the front straight. And a lot of drivers taking this opportunity to come in. The drivers who are probably going to take over the lead are now going to be in the back. There you see Nuno up into P2 now, so this is going to help big time for these drivers who have just pit. As we look at the drivers catching up, there we see David as well as Marlon Young. And the drivers now exiting the pits there. And Adam just about getting ahead of Andrew Rupnarayan. All of them catching up to each other now. So, this race has now been flipped on its head early on in this one. With a lot of drivers pitting out early. Big strategy changes for them. There we see Lance Nasir, as well as Danny Nasir. I do have a couple more drivers still having to catch up. We go trackside here once more. All right, we're going to go green this time by Daniel. Give me a moment. I'll let you know when you have control. Single file, no overtaking. And you now have control when we go racing. Waiting for him to go. He backs up the field. Daniel Taberner, hometown hero, gets ready to go racing. Around the final 2 quarters. He's gone. There we go. Let's get back underway. And here we go. Martin Webster, trouble for him. How did he find himself in the gravel? We go racing. Here we go. A lot of the drivers scattered out into the background now. Daniel Taberner leading us off, followed by Nuno and David Beres. Marlon Young in the background there. Adam side by side with Gabrielle there, as well as a couple other drivers going side by side. We go back to the front runners now. There we see Nuno. Big pressure on Lance Nasir, Danny Nasir. Trouble as they're both of them off the track at the moment there. Going back up to the front. David now. Chance to watch these 2 guys battle it on. Marlon Young in a prime position. Gabrielle 2 seconds back as Daniel Taberner tries to break the toe. But how long can he do it? Here comes Nuno around the inside. A little bit of contact. Is he going to commit to the move? Yes, he is. Side by side round Stowe. Tabiner trying to hold on for dear life. Gets pushed off wide, get back on the track. Yes, he does. Nuno tries hanging around the outside. David's going to tip to the inside. Trying to get the position off of the Portuguese driver. David now around the outside has to tuck right back in. Marlon Young watching this action and be like, man, I want to get myself into that as soon as possible. And Adam, Gabriel, Mike Van Dorn, 3 drivers battling each other very hard. Adam to the outside, Gabriel on the inside. Van Dorn, where does he pick to follow? Takes it to the inside. Adam around the outside has to lift. No! Contact! And Van Dorn is going to definitely pick up possibly any sort of penalty there. Gabriel gets punted off the track. And I get looked at after the race for sure. Meanwhile, we go back up to the race lead. Nuno, another chance. Side by side. Has he taken the lead this time? Here we go. Nuno, the Portuguese driver, passes him. Lead change in effect. New race leader. The Portuguese driver takes it back. Tabiner and David, chance to catch back up now as they now go back to single file. Oh, trouble! Nuno gets it all wrong through the last turn there, and Tabiner takes back the lead. David Beres now getting right back underway, and these guys are just having a hell of a race, giving us a way better one than the last one out. Beres now trying to go for a move. No, he doesn't. Stays back. And Nuno falling behind just a little bit. Does David send it up the inside? No, he doesn't. But all this battling all round allows Marlon Young and Adam to catch up. Nuno off the track, though. He is pushing very hard, trying to get the slipstream. He actually does have the slipstream despite going off the track. Lap 7 of 18. Does he go to the outside? Yes, he does. Around it now, can he get the move done? Yes, he does! Wow! Sweeps it around the outside, but for how long can he keep the lead? Daniel Tabiner is gonna look to take it around the outside of the final chicane. Can he keep the nose in there? Tries to get it all tight! Contact between both of them! They both slow down and they somehow keep it alive! David now, big chance, as well as Marlon Young and Adam. 5 cars, count them, 5 cars off for this battle. Mike Van Dorn says, make it 6. Daniel Tabiner defending to the inside. David Beres now side by side with the Canadian of Adam now. And Adam onto the inside. David suffering now. Van Dorn is going to be around the outside. Waits to take this one to the skies. 5, count them. No, it's now 6. 6 cars. The battle for the lead commences. This is just what we love to see. This is what Caribbean Motors and Sim Club is all about. Nuno in the lead. Daniel Tabiner behind. Followed by Adam, David Beres, Mike Van Dorn, and the Guyanese of Marlon Young. Who is going to take this one, guys? Incredible racing. 15 of you guys watching the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. Subscribe. This is all we have to offer here. Get into the action as well. This is some awesome racing between these guys. Nuno in the lead there for the time being, and Adam trying to get the move down on Daniel Tabiner. Can't get it done for the moment, or can he? He tries to go side by side, gets the nose ahead onto the inside. Can he take the position? They're neck and neck. Meanwhile, David and Van Dorn drag each other to the outside. Daniel is gonna have to stay to the outside and loses the position. He might lose another, though. David now a chance to go down to the inside. Is gonna send it. Oh, he is going to. Gets one. Just about, and Mike Van Dorn is going to take advantage onto the outside. That's now going to switch to the inside, battle for third, and Van Dorn is going to take the podium spot there. What a move, but David right back at it, though. Tabiner losing out a handful of positions in this battle. Now David around the outside, Van Dorn onto the inside now. Who is going to break? We're going to find out. Around Stowe they go. Tabiner backs down, and as well as David, they all follow each other off through the AstroTurf. Around the outside, David now tries to get through, can't get it done. Backs off in the background. Tabiner loses it, and he goes from first to 6th. Meanwhile, a couple drivers we had off. Martin Webster had a bit of an off early on. Danny Desir, Lentz this here, also trying to hustle up. Fastest lap for Adam. Lap 10 of 18. A little bit of extra sausage curb there for Mike Van Dorn. And David now trying to catch up, but looks like that top 6 there really has now spread up between each other. But here comes Daniel Taverner against the Guyanese of Marlon Young side by side. Down hanger straight. Who's going to come through? Taverner is. Marlon's going to back out. Taverner up to 5th. Meanwhile, we go back up to the front now. Front runners here, and Adam looking to get his first race win, as well as Nuno here, the Portuguese versus the Canadian. Mike Van Dorn in 3rd place, the only driver who has won a race between the top 3, between the top 4, I will say. But just a 10.5 between Adam and Nuno. Nuno to the inside, Adam to the outside. Can we see a switchback? No. Positions stay how they are. Meanwhile, in the background, David trying to close up, as well as Marlon trying to capitalize if Taverner were to make a mistake, as they now go onto the hanger straight once more. Lap 11 of 18. 4/10 the difference between Nuno and Adam. What a damn race this has been. Fantastic driving. That disconnection has been a blessing to us, and we have got ourselves potentially race of the year. 2/10 the difference between Adam and Nuno. Adam now, opportunity to try to get the move done on the Portuguese driver just up the road. Adam really closing up now into the slipstream. Only one car ahead of him to worry about. Slipstream so powerful, especially this close. Can't get it done just yet. But around the outside, here they come side by side. Can and Adam hold it off on the outside for dear life? No, he cannot. Has to stay behind the Portuguese driver. Blue flags are going to come out for Lenzis here just up the road. It could benefit Adam, though. What a fight between these two guys, and I got a feeling this is not the last time this championship rivalry is going to continue. Lenzis here sees the drivers behind. He's going to stay as far wide as possible, but Adam is going to take the opportunity to go around the outside. He got it swept around once to get to this position one time. Can he keep it around the second time? Gets off the track momentarily. Lenzis here. It's going to be in the way here between this fight down the inside. Both of them go. Lenzis here. Blue flags, of course, for him. Adam now trying to see if he can get this position. Goes to the inside. It's going to be very tight now. Almost 3 wide. Lenzis here. Gets a little bit of contact between them. And that's going to allow Nuno to stretch his legs and stay far ahead. No team radio from them. But now Adam is going to have to catch up back just a little bit more. Van Dorn now able to close up. And close up all that lost time. David Beerus and Daniel Taverner also up there. But it was Marlon Young who did lose out just a little bit early on there. 2 seconds down he is. What a race, guys. Oh my goodness. Absolutely incredible. 15 of you guys watching the stream, thank you so much for tuning in to Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club. I'm unable to read your chats for the moment here, but I'll read it to you guys just after the race. Around the outside is Daniel Taverner. Can he put it down now? No, he cannot. Still hangs it around wide. Tries to go to the outside. Can't get it done. So close to David Beerus' rear. Meanwhile,
I don't know what that was, but thank you for getting out of the way. Cheers.
Nuno thanking, I think that was Andrew Rubin-Ryan. Mike Van Dorn trying to look for a move onto the inside of Adam. Onto the inside, turn 1. Can he sweep it past the Dutchman? Can he get it done? Still side by side, going into 2. Going into 3 now, still side by side. First braking zone of the lap. Van Dorn tries to keep it around. Can't get it done, has to tuck behind and has to fight for another day. Oh, Adam clips the grass. Rookie mistake from him, loses momentum. Here comes Van Dorn. Oh, so close these guys are. Nuno able to run away scot-free. Van Doren to the inside. Adam to the outside. Does he keep the position? No, he goes very wide. David now trying to get a move. Goes to the inside, bit of contact between them. Taberner, can he go for a little bit of a cheeky move through here? Adam getting it all wrong. Squirrely, Adam into the grass, loses not one but two positions. Can I take a breath for a second? Oh my goodness, so much action. 4 to go. Taberner now. Can he fight back onto the podium? Into the braking zone now. Van Doren now has his turn at fighting for the lead. David a little bit slow out of the first braking zone there. Taberner now, chance to get it back. And I'm feeling so lightheaded after this one, and we still got 4 to go. 15 of you guys watching the stream, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button as well. Support Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club if this is the type of racing you love watching. Every Saturdays at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Daniel Taberner, hometown hero, tries to look to the outside. Can he sweep it around? Not quite this time around. Has to tuck back in. Beers just up the road. Still a chance, as well as Van Doren, but Nuno with a gap of 1.5. He could seal his race victory right then and there. Don't count out Adam, though. He's up there. Ruben Orion getting it all wrong. But we look, the other drivers also having a bit of fun. Here comes Martin Webster and Sean Lee. 4th position as well. Can't count out them. Meanwhile, though, a little bit closer up is Daniel Taberner. Can he switch it around the outside? We're going to go on board with Adam. Can Adam get one position done? He sees Taberner going a little bit up, but contact between them. Has to hold up. Can Adam get all 3 positions? 2 and 1. Twice the fun. God damn it. What a move. Adam up into 3rd. Wow. Saw the position and absolutely let it rip out of there. Adam is now on the podium. And just to let you guys know in chat, all drivers have pitted. Early on, the first 5 laps of the race under green, handful of drivers did pit. After the caution, or during the caution, I should say, as Taberner goes side by side, they all did pit, so all of these drivers are racing for glory. Daniel Taberner losing back out to David Beerus. And we're 2 to go at Silverstone. 1.6 Mike is to Nuno. If he can keep this one alive, this race win is his, and he's going to have his debut race win in the second time. The second race of Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club. Now, David Beerus really wiggly around the outside there. Can't get his car to fit in the right place. Oh, and Adam sliding the rear of the car there. The battle for 3rd position is not over yet. David tucks into an Adam. Taberner is going to say, screw it. I'm going to the inside. If Adam can get 2 and 1, so can I. To the inside, and Taberner's going to take 1. David's going to offlane around the background then. Adam desperately trying to keep these 2 drivers behind. The tire wear going off so quickly. We're coming down to it. 1 to go from Silverstone. Taberner, huge chance to get that podium, extend his points gap. Here we go into turn 1. Side by side. Does he get it? No, still side by side. We watch David for the action. Down below, your fight for 3rd. Taberner to the inside. For glory. There goes side by side. Deja vu here. 2 and 1. No chance for it. Around through. Goes onto the hanger straight for the final time. Still battle for 3rd now. As the last couple drivers come around the last couple corners here, we're going to meet the race winner in a moment, because David now goes to the outside. Taberner onto the inside, can't get it done. He's going to have one more chance to do it. We're not going to be able to see that one for the moment now, because we got to congratulate this man. Nuno is going to take home his first race win in Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club. What a race win for him. Van Doren 2nd, Adam 3rd, and I think I just saw it. Contact and off the track. David goes. And I think Marlon's gonna take the position. Gabriel side by side with him, neck and neck to the line. Can't get it done. David goes from 4th to 7th at the line. Tavener finishes 4th. Marlon just about gets P5 as a gift at the very end. And I have to take a rest here because I have a lump in my throat. Wow. Wow.
I had quite a bit of front wing damage, so I'm sorry for the contact.
Oh my god.
I tried to tread brake to mitigate the understeer, but it was just horrendous.
Thank God for the disconnection, because that was race of the year. Race of the year, contending for one of the greatest races in Caribbean Racing Sim Club history. Oh my god, I have no words. I'm speechless. That was an incredible race, guys. And I just want to say again, apologies. I'm so sorry for our disconnection issues we had early on, but yeah, man, I think we were gifted with what an amazing race we just witnessed here. You got to watch the stream back if you were racing that one. Top 6, all fighting for the race win for the majority of that race. What a fight that was. We're going to talk to our top 3, though. And we're going to fangirl about this one a little bit later on. But Adam, oh my god, hell of a fight for you. And you finished in P3. Pat on the back for you there, sir. Adam, take it away. How's that one?
That was a crazy race. I think I could have fought for the win there if Lance didn't ignore the blue flags, but I'm happy to take P3 twice in a row. Hopefully I get good points in the championship. And yeah.
Yes, a bit of penalties to come, I will say. We're going to have to watch back the race a lot. But overall, though, it was a fantastic effort. And to score podiums 2 times in a row, it's big points for you going into the remainder of the season. But early on, how are you feeling about this championship at the beginning here? Now we have completed round 1.
It's really good. Everyone's so close. Like, if you make one mistake, you're down to like P6. It's crazy.
It's crazy indeed, man. Well, congratulations. 3rd place for you in race 2, and hope to see you in the next one.
Yep.
In P2, welcome back to the podium. I have not said this in so long. Mike Van Dorn. It's been way too long, bro. But you finished P2, and a hell of a race for you there, sir. Mike,
Yeah,
man, take it away.
Yeah, it was very interesting. I don't know whether to be upset or happy with myself, since of course I did kind of ruin Gabriel's race early on, but yeah, I'm lucky. Yeah, I'm sorry, Gabriel.
You are getting penalties, so yeah.
Yeah, if I get a penalty that it's totally deserved, so I will take it definitely. But yeah, I mean that double overtake to get me into P3 was nice and all, and pace was good, so I'm happy with that. But yeah, sorry to Gabriel.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a messy one, unfortunately. I can totally understand how you feel, but we'll look at the positives for now. It was a great race regardless for you, and I think you got a great feel coming back here to CMRSC once again. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you in the future, man. Like, great pace from you. You definitely got what it takes for this championship.
Yeah, I mean it's a fun car to drive, so I'll definitely be back for the other races.
For sure, man. Happy to see one of our favorite Dutchmen's back on the grid. Great job, P2. And in P1, 2nd race under your belt and already a race win for you. Not many can say that, I will say. So you definitely put yourself in the history books. Nuno, am I saying that name correctly?
Yes, no, yes.
Oh, no.
No, don't say that.
No. Yeah, no. Okay, good. Sorry. What a race for you. Your race win has come very early on. Not many can say that despite being here for so long. Man, that was... You had a really long fight to go through. I know there's a 2nd race popping up, but we're not going to be taking part in it. The server's going to stop, so yeah, just keep that in mind, guys. Yeah, great race from you. Amazing stuff. Everyone was cheering you on. You managed to get the job done. P1, how was that?
That was, I gotta say, intense, bro. I'm still shaking. I had a great fight with, I think it was Anna, I'm not sure. Fought him for a while. Managed to drop him back when he kind of messed it up with the blue flag. apart from that, I gotta give props to Mike for keeping up with me. I had some damage, but still, he was very good keeping that pace up for so long. That was a really intense race, and I'm just glad I came out on top.
Yeah, indeed, man. That was a hell of a race for you to get right back on it from the very beginning of the race. First race, however, it's a bit of a shame, but I guess the strategy wasn't correct there at the moment and potentially lost you maybe a good chance for a podium. But I mean, it was all forgiven on this race here. So maximum points for you. Congratulations on that race win.
Cheers.
That's gonna do it here. Hopefully you guys we'll see all of you guys next week out for the second round of this championship. We go to the Red Bull Ring. That server is going to be up really soon. We're going to have a lot more drivers coming in into this championship. So I hope you guys stick around. I hope you guys enjoyed that first round. And yeah, again, I want to say massive apologies. Of course, this was not supposed to last this long. The technical difficulties will 100% get sorted out before we get into round 2. But folks, thank you so much for racing with us. Thank you if you did stick around, if you didn't leave, if you had other plans. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. That means so much. And yeah, that was an amazing race we got under our belts. So yeah, I'm gonna take my leave here. You guys are free to talk with amongst yourselves. I'll let you guys know when the server is coming up for round 2's practice. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Wow. Incredible stuff there. Coming to the end, what a race that was. Again, to the folks at home, I'm sorry for the delay on the stream, and I hope this forgave you here. Let's just read the chat here for a moment. Let's take off the music there. Let's go back into party mode. Let me just read you guys before we head out. I'm still tired, man. Yeah, just give you guys a little what happened there. So when the internet went out, I noticed Danny Nasir disconnected. I didn't know he retired, but of course, if you guys did not know, Danny is racing in the same household that we're streaming in, so he's currently in the basement right now in his own rig. When I saw him disconnect, I was like, that's a bit of a shame. I don't know if he crashed or something or retired the car. But then I disconnected, and that's a rare one. A little bit of a weird fun fact as well. The last time we had a disconnection issue with internet that cost us like half the race, we had to pause it. IndyCar at Indianapolis Road Course. So almost 2 years ago in the same format, basically. So that's a fun one. That's a fun little stat to look at. Hopefully that doesn't repeat again. Let me read you guys' comments here. Hi, Pixel. Hi, Seb. Unlucky there. Next time, leave some more space. Tavar Clark in the chat there. Almost died outside of turn 3. Got P7 and PE. A couple of you guys just talking about your own races. So, Steven, are they screwing up each other over? They haven't even pitted yet. I see Tavar there in chat once more. Nuno did, in fact, pit. Flex TL absolutely elated with that send. 2 and 1, twice the fun. Didn't have to ask him twice. Well then, and Nuno, P1. Rule, yes, voice box is officially gone. It's just about surviving for the moment. We're gonna be boxing for a new one. Reduced to atoms. That's it. That is gonna be it for us here today. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream. And, yep. Hi, Luca. Mr. Luca Andrada. I know you're jealous, so haha, that's what you get for not hopping into the race. Hopefully we'll see you soon, though. If you are at another championship, best of luck with that. I'm going to take my rest now, and I'll see you guys in the next one.